12, Joe Gross. Number 0, Osha Chandler. And number 55, Charlie Eden. And now, the starting lineup for the Shalhevet Boys. Number 31, 6-foot shooting guard, Denali Quickler. 6'6", number 11, Lashley. Another 6'1" shooting guard, number 5, shooting guard, Lashley. Here we come to 6-foot point guard, number 2, Seth. Watch out, ladies and gentlemen, to get on the 6'1" power forward, number 4, the flying angel,
All right, good afternoon and welcome to day 3 of the Globerman Tournament. Today, we got a great matchup in store, Adam. We got the Shalhevet Boys versus the SAR Sting. Adam, what are we expecting here? What's going to happen?
Oh, I'm expecting a great game here. This is an elimination game, so I'm expecting both teams to pour their heart out and give it their absolute all. We know that Shalhevet is 2-0 so far in this tournament, and SAR is 0-2. But none of that matters because this is the game that counts. This is an elimination game.
Right, Adam, as you said, it's an elimination game. Winner goes on, loser goes home. Let's see what happens.
Right.
Our star's going to go onto the floor. For tip-off, we're going to have Eliezer Lazary and Charlie Eden, number 55 on SAR Sting. Tip is up, and Reamer's going to grab it. Reamer's going to be guarded by Hyman, Jesselson. Reamer drives in, out to Ben Ezra, now to Garrison Krenberg. Krenberg fakes a 3. The little floater there, can't connect, rebounded by Eden. He's going to hand it off to Tamber. And now Jesselson has got it, guarded by Povsky. Here comes Gross. Gross now to Tamber. Tamber looking for someone, finds Jesselson. That's a great matchup right there, Jesselson on Povsky. Here comes Gross. Gross, a little fadeaway jumper. He's not going to get it, but he almost gets his own board. Can't get it, though. Reamer's not got it now. Gets it down to Ben Ezra. Ben Ezra looking for the alley-oop. Can't get it, stolen by Hyman. Gross is going to slow it down a bit. No score, 7:20 remaining in the first quarter. All right, Gross is going to be guarded by Reamer. You can expect to see that matchup all day long. Gross calling a play. Gets it to Tamber, now to Jesselson. Jesselson heavily guarded by Povsky. Out to a wide-open Hyman. Hyman looking for someone, finds Gross. Gross goes inside, out to Hyman. Hyman fakes it, goes in for the lane. It's blocked by Ben Ezra.
What a block there by Jacob Ben Ezra. We know yesterday he had one play where he had 2 blocks back-to-back, getting that crowd fired up early here in this game. Still 0-0 with 6:56 left to play and 8 seconds on the shot clock.
Yeah, Adam, as you can see, the crowd just went absolutely wild when he did that. We got a couple of them yesterday. This is very hype for them. Here's Jesselson. Jesselson drives in, out to Eden. Eden, the little lay-in. Rebounded by Povsky. Povsky takes it down himself. Povsky to Ben Ezra. Ben Ezra going down, out to Povsky. Povsky, the 3-ball. Rebounded by Gross. Gross is going to drive down the court now on fast pace. We're going to drive in, can't get it. Now gets it to Jesselson. Jesselson now back down to Eden. Eden on it, Lazary. Eden tries in for a lay-in. Rebounded by Reamer. Reamer's going to take it down himself now. Reamer driving in all the way to the rim, the lay-in, and a full court play for Zev Reamer.
Great lay-in there with the left hand. We know he's a righty. Goes up and under with the left. 2-0 Firehawks.
Hyman here, dangerous player, guarded by Ben Ezra. Interesting matchup there. Hyman puts up a floater, rebounded by Ben Ezra, but it goes off his hands. It'll be SAR Sting ball.
Yeah, it will remain SAR Sting ball right under the basket. Let's see, they draw up a play.
Jesselson has got it now. Finds Eden. Eden to Gross at the top of the key. Gross. Now to Hyman. Hyman down to Eden. A lot of ball movement on this possession. Gets it to Tamber. Back to Gross. Eden looking for some space for a shot. Gets it down to Jesselson. Jesselson looks like he's going to drive in. Now to Gross. Gross fakes a 3. Gross, the jumper. Puts it in for the first points for the SAR Sting in this elimination game. Here comes Reamer. Reamer. Now to Ben Ezra. Ben Ezra. Guarded by Tamber. He's going to fake it. Drives inside. Tries for a lay, and he'll be He's going to be fouled on that one. He'll go to the line to shoot too.
Yeah, Ben Ezra got hit there by, or are they calling that a jump?
Interesting call.
Yeah, they call that a jump ball. Ryan Coleman, coach of the Shalhevet Firehawks, believed that he got that Ben Ezra got hit on that play, but it will be Sting ball. Good defense there.
Star for the SAR Sting. Hyman's going to take it down. Josh Hyman's got it, guarded by Ben Ezra. You got Gross now. Gross now to Tamber. Tamber pulls up from 3 and rebounded by Povsky. Almost gets it stolen, but Povsky gets it back. He's going to take it down fast pace. Povsky finds Ben Ezra. Back to Povsky. Povsky pulls up for the 3. Rebound. SAR Sting. That's going to be Tamber on that board. Here comes Jesselson. Jesselson drives to the rim. Gets it to Eden for a wide open jumper. That's going to fall into the hoop. 4-2 SAR Sting lead.
Took a few bounces there before it finally rolled in. 4-2 SAR.
Povsky got it now. Gets it to Reamer. Reamer going to slow down a bit. Gets it to Kreidenberg. Kreidenberg now to Ben Ezra. Ben Ezra now back to Reamer. We're seeing a lot of passing from both teams here. Kreidenberg almost gets it back though. Now back to Reamer at the top of the key. Reamer doesn't have his keeper. He wants it back. He's looking for that. Here's Reamer. Looking for a screen from Lazary. Gets it. Reamer pulls up for the 3. Rebound. SAR Sting, but it falls out of bounds. He's shot the ball.
Yeah. Number 11 center, Eliezer Lazary, making a big presence here under the rim. Really going to be a tough matchup to see him and Eden underneath the basket.
Trying to get it down low. But it falls out of bounds. It's going to be SAR Shalhevet ball. A little confusion on the floor, Adam, about whose ball it is, but I believe it went off the hands of the SAR Sting. It's going to be Shalhevet ball. 4-2, SAR Sting lead, 4:16 remaining. Here's Kreidenberg. Kreidenberg now to Reamer. Reamer gets it to Ben Ezra. Ben Ezra back to Reamer. Reamer's going to drive in, looking for a shot. Out to Kreidenberg. Kreidenberg pulls up from 3, puts it in! That's Gary's first 3 of the game. 5-4, Shalhevet Firehawks lead.
We know he's a sharpshooter. When he came from Notre Dame here in 10th grade, played 3 seasons. Here we go, he gets his first 3 of the Globerman tournament.
Here's Eden now, top of the key. Now Hyman down low. Finds it out to Gross. Gross down low to Jesselson, and it's blocked by Povsky, and Ben Ezra gets it so it doesn't fall out of bounds. Povsky's got it now. Povsky gonna drive down the court. Gonna slow it down a bit, gets it to Ben Ezra. Ben Ezra pulls up for the 3. Rebound Eden. It's gonna be stolen though by Lazary. And then it's stolen again by Joseph Gross on the fast break. Here comes Gross down to Hyman. Hyman, a sick pass to Jesselson and back to Gross. Fantastic ball in that play, leading to a nice 2-point score by the SAR Sting. Here's Zev Reamer. Zev Reamer drives in, trying to get a shot. It's gonna be blocked. Hyman's gonna get the board. Hyman's got it now on the fast break. Hyman almost gets it stolen, drives to the rim. And a charging foul on Hyman.
Yeah, offensive foul there. Great take there by Zev Reamer. Knew he was going to get hit. Does get hit. Refs call an offensive foul. It will be Shalhevet ball. What are your thoughts so far on this start here by the SAR Sting?
I'm seeing a great job by this SAR Sting, just completely shutting down the Shalhevet offense right now. They're doing a great job putting Jesselson on Zev Reamer, and that's completely shutting down Jesselson, a great defensive player. And also on the Shalhevet side of things, Ben Ezra, their best defender, is now on Josh Hyman, one of SAR Sting's best players, one of the best players in the tournament. And Povsky to Reamer loses it, and it's going to be stolen by Tamber. Tamber gets it to Jesselson. Jesselson going to drive in out to number 5 on the SAR Sting, Aiden Rothstein, who gets it to Tamber. Tamber down low to Zucker. Zucker using his size to get into the free throw, but it's going to be, and they almost lose the ball, and Reamer takes a hard fall. Looks like he's on the floor now.
Yeah, Reamer down here at half court. Hope he's okay. Seems a little slow to get up, but finally does get up.
Shalhevet fans clapping for him. And in case you missed it, Avi Halpert checked into the game. And now Uzi Mermelstein, sophomore at Shalhevet, transfer from Valley Torrey, will check into the game. Also, Jason Zucker for the SR Sting, 0-0, you can see him there. And also number 5, Aiden Rothstein. It's going to be SAR Sting ball, Shalhevet down by 1. And here come Hyman. Hyman going to be guarded by Halpert. Interesting matchup there. Hyman gets past him, goes up for the floater and puts it in a fantastic little play he just drew up there. Here comes Ben Ezra. Ben Ezra Gonna drive in, out to Kreinberg. Kreinberg fakes a three, drives in, puts it up with a little floater, can't connect, rebounded by Rothstein. Rothstein takes it down himself, Rothstein to Zucker. Zucker with the timber for the three, corner three, rebounded by Povsky. Povsky gets down to Halpert, Halpert, the lay-in. It's gonna be blocked by Zucker, but he's gonna go to the line to shoot two. Zucker not loving that foul call, he thought it was just a clean block, but refs didn't think so.
Yeah, I believe Zucker got him there on the wrist, sending freshman number 35, Avi Halpert, back to the line for two.
Looks like Reamer's going to check back in momentarily after that hard fall. Shalhevet now down 8-5. Again, we talked about this before, Adam, but SAR doing an excellent job as Halpert makes a free throw, and Reamer checks into the game, and Ben Ezra checks back out. But SAR doing an excellent job of keeping the dangerous Shalhevet offense at bay. So far, Povsky and Zev Reamer have been silent. Let's see what Coach Coleman can draw up here, see to change things around.
Right.
Second free throw from Halpert is up. Second free throw is good. It is now 8-7. Firehawks trail by 1. Here comes Hyman. Hyman guarded by Halpert. Hyman bested Halpert on the last possession. Let's see what Halpert can do here. Hyman tries to drive in. Now to Jesselson. Jesselson out to Rothstein. Rothstein drives in. Rothstein, little lay-in. Rebound Mermelstein. Mermelstein almost loses it. Gets it back though. Now to Reamer. Down to Povsky. Little cross-court pass. Now Reamer going to drive in for the wide open lane. You can't let him have that, Adam. You just can't.
Great move there. Has the SAR contesting, but then goes right by them and gets the easy layup.
All right, here we got Hyman with the ball, trying to cross up Uzi Mermelstein. Down low to Zucker. A very nice pass there. Zucker's going to get fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot too.
Yeah, I believe the foul is on number 2, Zev Reamer. We got to make sure, if you're the Shalhevet Firehawks, that he does not get into any foul trouble this game. They're going to need him for offensive and defensive purposes, as Zucker is at the line shooting 2.
Completely agree, Adam. Zucker, first free throw, no good. Free throw, it's going to be a 9-8 game now with only 1:15 remaining, and the Shalhevet offense still doesn't have an answer yet for this SAR defense so far. 9-8, let's see what Zucker can do here. Give me some substitutions on the floor. Tamber comes back in. Zucker's going to come out. We got some colorful players on the floor. We got Charlie Eden back in. We got number 24, Josh Morris, who has checked into the game for the SAR Stig. 9-9 tie game. All right, here's Kreinberg. Kreinberg hits it to Halpert. Halpert drives in. Nice cross-country pass to Povsky. Povsky will take the three. Rebound Morris. Excuse me, rebound Gross. Gross now to Morris. Morris looking for some space, gets Eden inside. Eden guarded by Reamer. Bit of a mismatch there in terms of height. Here comes Hyman. Hyman's going to drive in, and bad pass will lead to the Shalhevet Firehawks getting the ball back.
Yeah, it seems like there was a bit of a miscommunication there. Thought he was going to go baseline, but ended up cutting back out. Shalhevet Firehawks ball. Tie game with 48.8 seconds left here in the first quarter, as Ben Ezra just checked back in for the Shalhevet Firehawks.
Right. Ben Ezra checks back in. Povsky's going to check out. He hasn't found much success from the three-point line like he has this tournament. We'll see what he can do. Here's Reamer. Reamer's going to drive in, out to Mermelstein. Mermelstein takes the three. Can't connect. Rebounded by Garrison Kreinberg. Kreinberg gets to Halpert. Halpert. Ben Ezra, little lay-in. Rebounded by Eden. Gross is going to take it down. He's been taking it down all game. So far, it's been successful. Gross. Going to draw a foul on the play. Shalhevet fans thought that might have been a charge, but the refs called a blocking foul on number 2. Zev Reamer, I believe it's his second foul of the game.
Yeah, and looks like Joel Eshagian is going to check into the game now because Zev is in some early foul trouble. Going to have to make sure he just sets his feet if he wants to take those charges. Seems like he wasn't fully set on that one.
That's gross. This is his first free throw. SAR staying now 0 for 3 from the free throw line this today. 28 seconds, relatively low-scoring game, Adam, so far for the first quarter, especially for two very dangerous offenses.
Yeah, great defense so far from both sides, and a few missed free throws, but yeah.
And here comes Ben Ezra after that second missed free throw from the SR Sting. Here comes Halpert taking another ball, taking a little bit slow. This may be the last possession of the quarter. Halpert guarded by Gross, and it's almost stolen, but it's going to fall out of bounds. And Garrison's going to inbound it. Kreinberg's going to inbound it and looks past to Halpert. Let's see if he gets him. Garrison Gets it to Halpert. Halpert, again, take it slow. Only 10 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Let's see what the Firehawks can draw up here. A screen from Halpert, a screen from Ben Ezra. Down to Halpert. Stolen, 3 seconds left. And a premature shot. It's going to go out of bounds. But the clock should have stopped a second before, Adam. They shot a full court shot, but it went out of bounds. There should be 1 second on the clock. Let's see if they get that 1 second.
Seems like they won't. Coach Coleman very upset there with that play. Thought that Shalhevet could still get a shot with the 1 second that they had left. And it is 9-9 in this, getting ready for the second quarter. We've seen great defense. Haven't seen a lot of offense so far. What do you think both teams need to do in order to start scoring some offense?
I think for the Firehawks, it's important that they create space for people like Zevrimer and Povsky. I think we're going to see Povsky, who was sitting on the bench before. I think we're probably going to see him back in very soon. I think the most important thing is that they create space for him and around the perimeter. He's been so lethal this whole tournament around there. If they create space for him, he can become electric down there, and we'll see what he can do. Ben Ezra also. Ben Ezra, usually a player who's great on all sides of the court. Today, he's not really hitting it offensively, but you can see him on defense. I love that matchup, Adam, for Josh Hyman on Ben Ezra. When Hyman was on Halpert, he kept on scoring. If they put Ben Ezra back on Hyman, they could actually keep him at bay. What do you think from the SAR sting, though? What can they do?
SAR, again, playing fantastic defense, locking up Povsky. I believe Povsky doesn't have a shot or points yet, but also they have been attacking and drawing fouls. As we can see, one of Shalhevet's stars, Zev Reamer, already has 2 quick fouls, but SAR just working the ball around. They have been getting a few good shot attempts, just haven't connected just yet, but they will eventually start to fall.
Right. I mean, look, it's a tie game here, a very low-scoring game at that, but to me it just seems like SAR Sting are in control.
Yeah, and it will be Shalhevet ball with Avi Halpert as the point guard.
Halpert's got now guarded by Jesselson, a new matchup. Halpert gets it down to Ben Ezra, almost loses it. Now Whitner, Max Whitner, number 15, is in the game. He's going to lose it, though. It's going to be SAR Sting ball. Going with a bit of a bigger lineup. SAR Sting a bit of a bigger guy, Max Whitner a bit of a bigger guy. And with people like Eden in, they're going to need that height. Here comes Hyman. Hyman guarded by Halpert. Hyman's going to attempt to drive in. Out to Tamber. Tamber now to Rothstein. Rothstein puts up a 3. No good. Rebounded by Whitner. Now Shagan's going to take it down, gets it to Mermelstein. Mermelstein down low. Fadeaway jumper, but travel is called on Mermelstein.
Yeah, I believe he switched his pivot foot there on that play. So the shot won't count, and it will be SAR ball still here tied at 9 apiece.
All right, Jesselson is going to take up the ball now. Jesselson finds Tamber, Tamber to Eden. Eden's going to drive in, out to Rothstein. Rothstein drives in now. Rothstein puts up a lay, and he gets the and one. Fantastic play. Darla Shagan, not happy about that call. Great job by Rothstein drawing that foul and getting the bucket.
Yeah, great acrobatic play there by Rothstein. That is, he still gets one more shot here at the line to try to extend this lead by 3. Here he is at the line.
First free throw is up. First free throw is good. 12-9 now. Halpert's going to take down the ball. 7:10 remaining in the first half. Here comes Halpert. Halpert heavily guarded by Jesselson. Gets it to Shagan. Shagan. They're playing very tight around the perimeter. Very good movement against a great Shalhevet offense. Halpert now to Mermelstein, now to Ben Ezra. Ben Ezra puts up a 3. Rebound Eden. They can't get anything to fall today, Adam.
Yeah, nothing's going down for Ben Ezra and this Firehawks team.
Rothstein gets it now after a cross-country pass. Now to Hyman, back to Jesselson. Jesselson down low to Eden. Eden to Tamber. We're seeing a lot of passing from the Sting. Here comes Rothstein. He's going to slow it down a bit here. Now to Hyman. With 3 seconds in the key, it looks like, on the SAR Sting.
I believe that was on number 55, Eden. It will be Shalhevet ball right here on the sideline, right in front of this electric Shalhevet crowd.
Yeah, just as we predicted, Adam. Povsky and Reamer both back in, try to get something going offensively. Debatably, they're 2 strongest offensive players. Here comes Reamer. Reamer looking for some space, finds Povsky down low, great inside pass. Povsky now to Ben Ezra. Ben Ezra, the easy jumper, can't connect on that one. Rebounded Eden. Now Hyman all the way down court to Tamber. He's going to miss that little A in there. Now Reamer's got it. Reamer to Ben Ezra. Ben Ezra going all the way up. He's going to draw a foul. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, Big, strong move there by Jacob Ben Ezra, really trying to push the floor, trying to get this offense back into the game. He will be at the line shooting 2 free throws. Nothing's really fallen for Ben Ezra so far today. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I definitely agree, Adam. Let's see if he can get something going on these free throws, though, to get Shalhevet back into this game. It's a 3-point game, Adam. Definitely not out of reach for Shalhevet. As Ben Ezra puts up the first free throw, he can't connect on that one. Again, like I was saying, Adam, for 3-point game, there's a lot of room here for improvement for Shalhevet, but that doesn't mean the game is lost, not at all. Still a lot of time left. Only down by 3 points. They got this.
Yep. Ben Ezra has one more free throw attempt here. Puts it up, and it's good. 10-12.
And SAR Sting doing a phenomenal job keeping the shot offense at the bay like we talked about. Here comes Jefferson. Jefferson has had a great game so far now. Here comes Rossi with the long 3. Can't connect, rebound Reamer. Reamer, try to push it down court. Povsky, the open 3! Rebounded by Rothstein. Rothstein's gonna take it down himself. No, but he's gonna give it to Jesselson, who's gonna be guarded by Ben Ezra. Now to Tamber, now to Hyman. Hyman, Eden, lay in, rebounding Reamer. That's a second board in a row. Here comes Reamer down low. Reamer all the way to the rim, puts up a lay-in, can't connect it. It's gonna be put back by Jacob Ben Ezra.
Yeah, gotta put a body there on Ben Ezra. He will just jump right over you if he has to get that ball in the basket. Big offensive rebound there, all tied up at 12.
Ezra great on those offensive rebounds, especially those hops. Here comes Hyman, now to Tamber. Tamber, Rothstein puts up a 3. That's gonna fall short. They're gonna fight for the ball. It's gonna be a jump ball. And it's going to be Shalhevet Firehawk ball. Coach Coleman not happy with Popsky on that one. Who did not fight for that ball. As Winter's gonna check back out and Lazarus gonna check back in.
Yeah, Lazarus will go back to Eden, I'm assuming, and we have, it's actually SAR ball under their own basket with a fresh shot clock.
Here comes Gross. Gross finds Eden down low. Eden or Jesselson out to Hyman. Hyman's been relatively silent this game. After Jesselson drives in. And now Tamber's got it. Tamber looking for some space here. Can't find it. They're not letting them go in at all. Here comes Gross. Goes up for the jumper right over Ben Ezra. Rebounding Lazary. Lazary looking for someone to pass it to. Finds Reamer, who's going to take it down court. Reamer driving all the way to the rim yet again. Now easy pass to Halpert will lead to a Shalhevet score.
Great look inside to the wide open freshman, number 35, Avi Halpert, who connects on the left-handed layup. SAR needs a 30-second timeout to discuss what happened just there.
You know, like we talked about, Adam, they were down by 3 before. Like we said, not out of reach. Now they're on a 5-0 run. What can SAR sing to compensate for that?
SAR did just give up a 5-0 run, but honestly, still playing great defense. They're all trying to collapse on Zev Reamer like on that last play, and Zev just realized that and knows that there's an open man. Just dished it right there to Halpert.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. This whole tournament, Reamer's been going to the paint and getting those easy lay-ins. That's exactly what SAR expected him to do. Instead, he faked him out, little fake there, gave it to Halpert, who was wide open right there in the paint for the easy lay-in.
Yeah.
It's a great job by them. You know, Hyman has been relatively silent, but you know, people like Rothstein and Justin have been filling in for them.
Yes, I totally agree. SAR though, their one problem is they have missed a few free throws so far, and that's really gonna hurt them later on. So every time they get to the line, they just gotta stay calm, breathe, collective, and just make their free throws like they normally do.
They gotta clean up at the line, Adam, that's for sure.
Yeah.
All right. As they come back onto the court, it looks like Josh Morris is going to check back in for the SAR Sting. It's going to be their ball as they take it down, trying to regain the momentum that they had a couple minutes ago. Here comes Hyman. Hyman. Looking for someone. Finds Morris. Morris now to Jefferson. It's stolen, but he gets it back. Here's Jefferson. Jefferson goes up for the lay-in. Rebound Ben Ezra. We saw a full vertical on there trying to get that board. Here's Reamer. Reamer now to Povsky. Povsky fakes him out, pulls up for the... Can't connect. Rebounded by the SAR Sting. That's going to be Jesselson on that board. He's been taking it up most of the game, which is different from last game for the SAR Sting, in which it was primarily Hyman taking it up. And here comes Hyman. Hyman's going to attempt to drive in. Looking for someone. Finds Eden. Eden. Back to Hyman. Hyman heavily guarded by Halpert. Gets past Halpert. Gonna drive in for the easy lay-in. It's gonna fall out of bounds and be Shalhevet Firehawk ball.
Great defensive possession there from the Firehawks. Not allowing any points there, no good looks, and it will be point guard Zev Reamer getting ready to take the ball up the floor with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the second quarter.
Uzi Mermelstein going to check into the game as Povsky checks out. Here comes Halpert. Halpert, now to Ben Ezra. Ben Ezra going to the rim for the lay-in. Can't connect, rebounded by Hyman. Hyman doing it at all ends of the court today. Hyman going to be guarded by Halpert like we've seen all game. Povsky looking to check back in momentarily. Hyman looking for someone, gets Zucker down low. Zucker out to Jefferson, now down to Rothstein. Rothstein puts it up. Sorry, that was Morris. Morris going to go be off the mark on that one. Ben Ezra taking it down. Now Reamer pulls up from three. That's going to fall out of bounds. It's going to be SAR Sting ball. Actually, Ben Ezra not happy about that one. Halpert's going to check out. He's been in for a while. Povsky's going to check back in.
Povsky, his shot has been a little off, but we know once he hits one, he'll hit another 3 or 4. He's a great three-point shooter, just a great all-around player. They're going to need him to wake up here if they want to have a chance in this ball game.
Yeah, definitely. When he's cold, and he's hot, he's hot. Here comes Hyman. Hyman, the Gross who almost loses it. Now to Zucker. Now Rothstein puts up a prayer. Rebounded by Lazarus. He's going to get handed off to Reamer, taking it down court. Reamer goes to the lane again. He'll be fouled. He's going to go on to shoot 2. Shalhevet has the opportunity to extend their lead to a 2-possession game. So it might be 16 to 12. We will see momentarily as Reamer will head to the line.
Yeah. 2:32 left here in the first half. Again, still very much a defensive game. Still only 14 to 12 as Reamer's at the line shooting 2. First one is up and no good. Off the rim and in and out. And seems like Jesselson just check in. Yeah. Reamer has one more free throw, missed his first one. Second one is up and in.
If you draw a rare miss on the first free throw they're at it. We don't really see that often for Reamer, who's a fantastic shooter. Here comes Jesselson. Jesselson been taking control all game for the SAR Sting. He's been the leader of this offense. Now we got number 5. We got Rothstein to Gross. Gross guarded by Mermelstein. Interesting matchup there. Now back to Rothstein. Rothstein is there to Tamber. Tamber down low to Zucker. It's going to fall out of bounds. It's going to be SAR Sting ball. Firehawks fans are not happy about that one.
Yeah, it seems like Coach Coleman wanted that call to go the other way. He believed that was off Zucker, but it indeed stays SAR ball.
Rothstein's got it, loses it. Here comes Ben Ezra down the court. Ben Ezra, now to Mermelstein. Mermelstein gets the easy lane. You saw, though, Ben Ezra calling for that alley-oop, calling it up. Couldn't get it, though. I'm sure he's happy that Mermelstein hit the layup, though.
He wanted that.
Here comes Jefferson, guarded by Povsky. Halpert will check into the game momentarily. There's Tamber, now to Zucker. Zucker gets it to Rothstein. Rothstein back to Zucker. Zucker, now to Tamber. A cross-country pass to Hyman. Jesselson, I see. He's going to get it to Zucker for the jumper. Falls short. Rebound, Jesselson. You can't say enough about Jesselson in this game. If you look at his stat sheet right now, you wouldn't see a ton on the points column, but on the rebounds, on the steals, he's been fantastic. And the offensive board has been key for the SAR Sting so far.
Yeah, many offensive rebounds. Thank you to the help of number 55, Eden, and 00 Zucker. They've just been crashing the glass, doing whatever it takes to fight for that ball.
Here's 22, Uzi Mermelstein. He's been guarded by Gross. Down low to Halpert, fantastic pass. Almost loses it. Here's Povsky. Povsky lay in, gets his own board and puts it back up. Very athletic play by Povsky. Here comes Gross. Gross going down the court. Gross looking for some space, can't find it. Looking for someone, Eden's calling for the ball, he doesn't find him. Gross still being held onto the ball, just under a minute remaining. Coleman very happy with Mermelstein there after a great defensive play.
Yeah, great defense there. Forcing a 5-second call. 58.7 seconds left in this half. Shalhevet up 7, and Avi will run the point.
Checking in is Shalom Hazan for SAR Sting, and Halpert, as you said, is back in. Here's Povsky. Povsky to the rim to Ben Ezra. Now, I'm not sure if that was a pass or a shot, but it doesn't matter for the Firehawks. They scored 2 more points.
Yeah, great play there. Povsky. We don't know if he shot it, but great play there by Ben Ezra to gobble it up and put it back in.
Pierce is on at the top of the key. He can get to Rothstein. Rothstein finds Jesselson. Just under 25 seconds remaining. Jesselson drives in, lay in. Loses it. It's going to be stolen, but it's stolen again by Rothstein. Fantastic play there. Bad pass by Lasry. It's going to go off the foot of SER Sting. You know, Adam, Coach Roth, the SER Sting, was telling me before the game he needs to stop the turnovers. That possession just already had a couple of them. They got to clean it up on offense. Now, Adam, keep in mind now, Shalhevet was down 12-9. It is now 21-12. They're on a 12-0 lead here.
Wow. I believe it's all been defense to offense. Defense creates offense. They've had these fast breaks where they've been able to get easy layups and a few jump shots. And here with 8 seconds left, let's see if they can score again.
Final possession, Reamer gets a screen from Ben Ezra. Reamer to Povsky. Povsky fakes a three, pulls up for another three. It's going to fall short. It's going to fall out of bounds. And that'll conclude the first half. A low-scoring first half, only 21-12. Well, Adam, only 12 points in the first half for the SAR Sting.
Yeah, just insane defense here from this Firehawks team. Really, I don't believe they didn't allow a point for the last 4 minutes of that quarter.
Yeah, they only got 4 points in that whole quarter.
Wow, that is great defense from the Firehawks. They hope to keep that intensity up.
You know what, I'm looking at the stat sheet right now, and it's not so exciting. Like we talked about, there's a lot of defense on the floor, but in case you're wondering, we got Hyman with 3 points, and we got Gross with 4 points, 2 for 4 on the field. And then on the Shalhevet side of things, we got Ben Ezra and Reamer, each 5 points. But other than that, relatively unexciting stuff on offense for both sides of the floor, Adam. How can each offense improve?
I mean, they're setting screens, trying to run plays. I think they're getting good looks for the most part. They're just not connecting on their jumpers. We know Povsky, who's been a little cold tonight, has only 2 points, I believe. And now, hopefully, he can start hitting threes and connecting, and he can improve. And as for SAR, them too, they've had good looks. A few sloppy turnovers, but they're ready and can still hit when they need to.
Really great. We're going to hand it over to a commercial now, but please stay with us. We will be right back. All right, we're back for the second half of play here. Welcome. In case you missed it, Shalhevet is up 21-12 against the SAR Sting. And we're about to go resume second half of play, and here we go. Reamer's on the floor now, guarded by HSSN Reamer, now to Ben Ezra. Back to Reamer. Reamer looking for some space, or looking for someone to pass to. He's going to drive in. Gets to Kreinberg. Kreinberg finds Ben Ezra at the top of the key. Ben Ezra back to Povsky. Povsky drives in, now to Ben Ezra. Ben Ezra fakes a pull from 3. Now gets to Reamer. Reamer drives in. Step back jumper. Rebounded by Eden. Eden's going to take it to Hyman. Hyman's going to slow it down a bit. Probably a smart move for them. I think Adam, most important thing for them right now is just creating space to get some open shots, being smart with their decisions.
Yeah, they've been doing that a little bit in the first half, but I'd like to see more of that here in this second half.
Here's Reamer. Reamer almost gets it stolen, and it is stolen by Eden. Here's Gross. Gross pulls up for the 3. Gets it to Hyman. Hyman down low to Eden. It's rebounded by Garrison Kreinberg, who's going to take it down himself. Kreinberg on the fast break, and it's stolen again by Gross. Fantastic job defensively this past couple of possession. Gross goes to the basket and puts up a very nice jumper. Timeout Firehawks.
Yeah, Coach Coleman not really happy with what happened just there. Quick bucket there for SAR. Gross has been all over the floor so far in this first minute of this half. Thoughts on the defense so far from SAR?
Yeah, I mean, we sort of saw a reversal of things in that possession. You know, in the first half, we were seeing a lot of turnovers on the SAR side. However, now we're seeing something different. We're seeing Shalhevet with some turnovers, and I'm sure Coleman's going to be talking to his players about that right now as they come back onto the court.
Yeah, so same lineup out there for the Firehawks. Still 6:53 left in this third quarter. 21-14, Shalhevet is up by 7. Reamer will inbound to Ben Ezra under the SAR basket.
Not a large crowd with us today. Not as large as the girls' game before. Probably people going home to prepare for Shabbat maybe. But if you're listening to us and if you're sticking with us, we appreciate everyone. All right, here comes Reamer. Reamer now to Kreinberg. Kreinberg down low to Ben Ezra, almost loses it, and it goes out of bounds. SER Sting ball, another turnover. Coleman not happy about that when he could see it on his face. All right, here comes Eden, who gets it to Hyman. Hyman's been relatively shut down by Povsky. It's been a great matchup all game for both of them. Here's Hyman. Hyman now to Tamber. Tamber gets it stolen by Ben Ezra. Ben Ezra on the fast break, almost loses it again. Lazary has it now, looking for anyone to pass to. Finds Kreinberg, and Ben Ezra goes to Povsky. Povsky fakes a 3. Now to Reamer. Reamer to Kreinberg. Kreinberg to Ben Ezra. Ben Ezra down to Reamer. Reamer finds Povsky. Povsky fakes a 3. Going to go inside. Fakes another jumper. It's going to go off the hands of Joseph Gross, and it will be Shalhevet Firehawk ball.
Yeah, good defensive possession there from SAR once again. Shalhevet has yet to get off a good shot. Here they are under their basket, still up by 7.
And a long pass from Povsky to Ben Ezra, trying to avoid any possible turnovers. Here comes Ben Ezra. Ben Ezra drives in. Ben Ezra pulls it for the little jumper and somehow gets that to fall.
Yeah, he wanted the foul on that one. Didn't get it. Still connected. 23-14. Firehawks up 9.
Here's Hyman, guarded by Povsky. Hyman looking for someone. Finds Tamber. Tamber. Cross-country pass to Gross. Gross gets a screen from Eden, pulls up for the jumper, can't connect, rebounded. Looks like it's going to go out of bounds, actually. It's going to be, after contested ball, it's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be Firehawk ball. Mermelstein will check in, Garrison Kreinberg will check out. Mermelstein probably checking in for the defense. You know, Kreinberg primarily a 3-point shooter, and very nice shooter at that. Mermelstein very good on the defensive side of things. Let's see how we can help Firehawks maintain this lead. All right, here comes Reamer. Reamer to Povsky. Povsky looking for some space here. Out to Reamer. Reamer pulls up for the 3 ball. Off the mark. After the contested ball, and looks like an over the back foul.
Yeah, that's going to be on SAR. I believe that's on number 11, Jesselson. That is his second, I believe, of the game, and Shalhevet has the ball underneath their own basket.
Povsky looking for someone, finds Lazary at the top of the key. Here's Reamer now, gets to Ben Ezra. Ben Ezra drives in again, almost gets it stolen. Now Povsky. Povsky cross-country pass to Reamer. Reamer pulls up for the 3. Bingo!
Missed that first one right in the same spot. Got it back, has confidence in the shot, and hits the second shot. Up 12 with 5 minutes left to play in this third quarter.
Here's Jesselson now. Finds Eden. Eden. Back to Gross. Gets a blue screen, doesn't use it. Jesselson, go down low, and a charge is going to lead to Firehawks. Getting the ball back. Shalhevet fans love that one, as you can see, or hear.
Yeah, great job there by Zev Reamer. The first one he tried to take, it was called for a blocking foul. That one firmly sets his feet, creates the contact, charging foul. Shalhevet basketball.
Povsky's got it now. Povsky looking for someone here, looking for some space, finds Reamer. Reamer, guarded by number 35, who checked in recently for the SAR Sting. That's Henry Mann. We saw him a lot a couple games ago. Gets a screen from Lazary here. Here's Reamer. Reamer drives in. Reamer looking for a fadeaway jumper, finds it. It's going to be fouled on that play.
Yeah, let's see if that is a shooting foul. We don't know just yet. I believe, yeah, they're taking the ball out of bounds. Looks like that was a foul on the floor. Povsky inbounding here.
Povsky looking for someone, gets Reamer. Reamer can't hold on to it, but Lazary gets it back. Lazary somehow holds on to that one. Lazary down to Ben Ezra. Bad pass will lead to SAR Sting getting the ball back. Gross is going to take it down. It's been Gross and Jesselson taking it down the whole game. Now he gets it to Mann. Mann, Eden. Eden down low to Tambor. Tambor down to Rothstein. Rothstein to Gross. Gross down to Eden. It's stolen by Povsky. Povsky on the fast break. Povsky the lay-in. He'll be fouled on that one. Shot by Ben Ezra. I don't think it's going to count, but Povsky will go to the line to shoot too.
Yeah, good, hard, strong take there by Jacob Povsky, sending him to the line. Has only still 2 points, but looking to make it here, maybe 3 or even 4.
Yeah, I mean, all game, he's obviously a very dangerous shooter, especially from the perimeter. And all game, SAR Sting has done a phenomenal job of keeping him limited in what he can shoot. As he makes a free throw, is a pure shot there. Max Winter's going to check into the game, and so will Avi Helpert, Eliezer Lazary, and let's see who else is going to check out. Looks like Reamer's going to check out too. Povsky, second free throw is up, second free throw is good. Shalhevet now is a 14-point lead, nice comfortable lead. But let's see how SAR Sting can turn it around. Hyman is back into the game to try to get a spark going offensively. Again, guarded by Povsky. Hyman's going to be fouled on the play, a little reach there from Povsky. Let's see what the call is. Foul by Povsky. 3:37 remaining in the third quarter. Still a low-scoring game. Adam, we talked about SAR Sting possibly turning around offensively, but still they only have 2 points in the third quarter.
Right, yeah. Let's see if they can get a shot up here. They've had, I believe, like 2 or 3 turnovers already in this third quarter. Let's see if they can score here.
Rose can't get it to go, gets his own board though. He's going to be fouled by Ben Ezra on the play who was trying to guard him there. Ended up falling on top of him. Rose is going to have 2 free throws, it looks like. Oh, no, it's going to be fouled on the floor, actually. We're going to stick with this lineup for Shalhevet now. It's all about the defense, which is why they have their star, Jacob Ben Ezra in. Here is Rothstein for the 3. Won't get it to go, but he'll get his own board. SR's been doing that a lot recently. Puts it back up, can't get it. Here's Povsky down the court on the fast break. Povsky down low, lay in. Gets his own board. Ben Ezra gets another offensive board. It's going to be a foul on Povsky, who was just trying to get the ball for a jump ball, but refs will call it a foul on him. That's his second in the last couple of minutes.
A lot of missed layups here today so far. I don't know if it's the defense or if it's just not their day, but for both sides, they aren't able to hit their layups like they normally are, and we know both teams are good offensively and can hit.
All right, here's Hyman, now to Rothstein. Rothstein down low to Zucker. Zucker finds Gross, looking for something, can't get it, gets another offensive board. You know, I noticed Gross is fantastic at that, there's a foul on the floor there. But Gross, fantastic, as Reen Omslag might be checking into the game, but Gross, he shoots a shot and immediately goes to the rim. A very good quality to have in a physical athletic player. And Ezra going back to the bench after a foul on the floor. Omslag will check back in, a fan favorite for the Shalhevet Firehawks.
Yeah, Omslag guarding Gross here.
Zucker down low, great little layup there, using his physicality. Here's Omslag now, back to Halpert. Povsky fakes a 3, gets it to Mermelstein. Whoa! 3 ball no good. Rebounded by Tamber's going to let it fall out of bounds. A bad turnover there.
Yeah, threw it a little bit too long there. It's going to be Shalhevet ball. Povsky going to inbound. A little bit of a full court press here from the SAR. Let's see if Shalhevet can get it in. It looks like that is a kick on number 1, Josh Hyman, and it will stay Shalhevet basketball.
Interesting move by Povsky there. I think he might have been afraid that he was going to run out of 5 seconds, so he purposely threw it off the foot of the SAR Sting player. Amzog looked to pass it to Whitner, but was rejected by Jason Zucker there. Still going to be Shalhevet ball. They're up by 12, 2:30 remaining.
Yeah, good defense there by Zucker to stop the 2-1 run.
Here's Mermelstein. Mermelstein going to be fouled on the play, a reach by Jason Zucker.
Yeah, the foul is on Zucker. They will take the ball out of bounds under the basket again. Povsky, usually the inbounder, inbounds again.
Here's Povsky, finds Whitner. Whitner now to Amzalog. Amzalog back to Mermelstein. Mermelstein out of Povsky, loses it. Here comes Gross. Gross coming down the floor after nice ball movement there. Gross, the layup, and it's blocked by Povsky.
And that is a foul on SAR. Believe the foul was on Zucker for holding Amzalog there on that play. 2:13 left to play. Shalhevet up 12. Only 4 points scored here for this SAR team. Still not connecting on any of their shots, but still not that bad of a lead by Shalhevet. They could easily come back with 2 or 3 quick threes.
I mean, look, Adam, there's a certain level of carelessness there on both sides of the floor with the ball right now. We're seeing a lot of turnovers on both sides. 2:12 remaining in the third quarter. Shalhevet has a nice, comfortable lead. However, SAR Sting have many lethal shooters on their team. Hyman has been relatively silent this game. However, he can easily get back in. He's been guarded by Povsky, a smart move by Coach Ryan Coleman. Povsky, obviously known as a great shooter and good offensive player, but this tournament especially has been fantastic on defense. We see it with Hyman now, and we saw it earlier in yesterday's game with Matthew Jedwab, a star on the Halfter Hawks team. So we'll see what Coach Coleman's going to tell his players now on this timeout. 2:12 remaining in the third quarter. But Adam, how can SAR turn things around? Because right now, they only have 4 points in this quarter.
Right, and I've been saying it all game, but they are getting good looks. We see Gross having wide open 3-pointers and just not converting, or down low, giving it to Zucker. Zucker's not converting. They're getting their shot opportunities. They're just not following through and connecting on those shots. But still plenty of time, still 10 minutes of basketball to score 12 points.
And another bad pass from Povsky will lead to SAR Sting getting the ball. Coleman not happy with that carelessness, audibly saying, come on. Cheselson's going to check back into the game for the first time in a while, hopefully to get a spark going offensively. Let's see what he can do. We haven't seen Hyman a whole lot. I mean, we see him in here now, but he's been taking out a lot of the game. He's been relatively shut down by Povsky. You can see him on there now on the screen. All right, here comes Gross, guarded by Mermelstein. Gross finds Tambor. Tambor now to Cheselson. Cheselson back to Tambor. Tambor down low to Eden. Eden, a lay-in, puts it in. Great job. They're using his height and physicality down low in the paint. Did a nice little layup there. Here comes Amzalog. Now only a 10-point game. They are on a run here. 4-0 run as Reamer and Ben Ezra check back into the game momentarily. Here comes Mermelstein. Mermelstein back to Whitner, and now Povsky's got it. Povsky to Ben Ezra. Povsky to Amzalog. Amzalog to Avi Halpert. Avi looking for some space, or looking for someone to pass to, finds Povsky. 8 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Let's see what Povsky can do. Almost gets a screen from Whitner. Povsky falls down. It's in the face, and it's going to be stolen by Hyman. Josh Hyman, a cross-court pass. Cheselson now down low to, it looks like Gross. He can't get the and one, but he'll go to the line to shoot too. We talked about this before, Adam, but like you said, great ball movement by the SAR Sting on that possession and many other possessions. The issue is just not getting their shots to fall. But now they're able to cut it down possibly to an 8-point game, and Reamer and Ben Ezra are going to check back in soon.
Yeah, still 1 minute left in this third quarter. For the past few minutes, it's been all SAR on the offensive and defensive end. We've seen a few steals. We've seen some nice blocks. We've seen good offense, good transition offense. And again, SAR just missed another free throw. These are going to be huge later on in the game.
Povsky is going to come out, and so will Amzalog. Interesting taking Povsky out when Hyman is so dangerous, and he's been doing such a great job on him. But we'll see. It looks like Ben Ezra's going to be on him. Ben Ezra also a great defender. And here comes Reamer. Reamer looking for someone to pass to. Finds Ben Ezra. And number 13 checking to the game on the SAR Sting side of things. And that'll be Eli Newworth. And here comes Halpert. Halpert, guarded by Tambar. He's going to try to drive in. Gets it out to Ben Ezra. Ben Ezra also trying to drive in. Puts up for the little jumper there. Can't connect. Rebounded by Alvy Halpert. Alvy Halpert, you've been seeing this all tournament, using his physicality down low. Here's Reamer. Reamer drives in for the lay-in. Off the mark, rebounded by Hyman. Hyman great on those defensive boards, as we've seen all game. Hyman going to take it down. Hyman. Now Eden. Eden's going to drive in. Out to Tambor's going to take a three. Bingo! And now only a 6-point game. They're coming back.
Wow, yeah.
An 8-0 run for the SAR Sting. They've really turned things around here. 15 seconds remaining.
Yeah, since that timeout taken by SAR, they've been on an 8-0 run. Shalhevet has had no offensive opportunities, and SAR is starting to hit their shots. So only a 6-point game here with 15 seconds left. Ben Ezra at the line. I believe it's 1-1 because it was a foul on the floor. And he can extend this lead back to 8 here.
Let's see what Ben Ezra can do. So 1-1, for those who are wondering, if he makes the first shot, he gets another one. If he misses, it's going to be whoever gets the rebound ball. First free throw is up. First free throw is no good. Goes off the hands of Whitner. It's going to be SAR Sting ball with 14 seconds remaining in this quarter. Shalhevet has not scored in a very long time, Adam. They've been held to the 28 points. SAR Sting do a phenomenal job of keeping them at bay here.
Yeah, just fantastic job. The defense has been there all game. Still, once again, very low-scoring game for both sides. It's only 28-22 here, and we're almost near through 3 quarters. 14 seconds left. SAR, let's see if they can capitalize right here.
All right, let's see. Let's see a timeout on the floor for the Firehawks. 10 seconds remaining in this third quarter. You know, Adam, the winner of this goes to the semifinals tomorrow night. So make sure to tune into that. I believe the first game is at 7 p.m. So tune into semifinals tomorrow night.
Yeah.
We should have a great matchup in store, whoever wins this game. But Adam, obviously with a game like this, with an elimination game, there's obviously bound to be a certain amount of intensity and physicality. And we've seen that a lot here, you know. A lot of turnovers and a lot of carelessness. There's nerves are up. Whoever wins this game goes on. Whoever loses goes home. So we're going to see how each team can recover from those turnovers. You know, like we said earlier, Coach Rafi was telling me on the SAR side of things that they want to work on the turnovers. But I don't think they've been that great so far in this game. Neither has the Firehawks.
Right, yeah, and that's a result of the low-scoring game that we have here. We still have 12 seconds before this quarter is over. SAR, ball.
The last possession. Here's Jesselson. Jesselson. Now to Rothstein. Rothstein drives in. Rothstein lay in. Jam draws the end one. Wow.
Yeah,
what
again.
a play.
Wow, yeah. Reamer tried to take another charge, unsuccessful. That's his third foul, or fourth foul, I believe.
A 10-0 run for the SAR Sting. First, Shalhevet went on that nice 14-0 run, and now SAR Sting is on a 10-0 run. Kudos to them for coming back from such a large deficit against a tough Shalhevet defense.
Yeah, Shalhevet at home has their crowd, has their fan base right behind them. SAR coming all the way across country, just really just making plays and really staying in this ball game. As Eliezer Lazary checks back in just to get this rebound. With 1.8 seconds left, SAR can cut this lead to 3. As
Definitely maybe a one-position game, Adam.
Yeah, appears that there is something on the court, but his free throw will be shot momentarily.
Look, what's interesting to me is that Povsky is not in the game right now. Povsky primarily an offensive player. Does it on defense too, but he's been cold all day. But once he gets hot, like we talked about. As
Right.
Rothstein puts up a free throw and puts it in. 1 second remaining, and Reamer puts up a prayer. That's going to go out of bounds, and the clock will expire on the third quarter. Shalhevet still up by 3, but the momentum goes to the SAR Sting, Adam.
Yeah, this is This is a great game so far. SAR definitely dominated that quarter for sure, cutting that big lead. And now it is only a 3-point game here. What do you think the Firehawks need to do to, capitalize and regain the big lead that they had?
It's sort of a reversal of roles here, Adam. Before SR Sting, they had some good ball movement, but they just couldn't get their shots to fall. The same thing with the Firehawks. They have solid ball movement. They could improve on the turnovers, but they're just not getting their shots to fall, which is why I think they should be putting in Povsky. Povsky been cold all day. However, you can easily get the Firehawks going. He hits 1-3, the momentum is back to them. It's now a 6-point game.
Right. Yeah, and maybe Ryan's thinking strategy and planning for the future. Maybe he just needed some rest there at the end of the third quarter, and maybe wants to play him through the rest of the fourth quarter. We'll see. Fourth quarter starting in a few moments. 28-25. Once again, this is an elimination game. Loser will go home. Winner will advance to the semifinals, which is tomorrow night after Shabbat. And yeah, we're in for a good one here with 8 minutes left. Yeah,
it looked like Shelby's going to pull away here, but SAR Sting fighting back. Coach Coleman talking to his players. SAR Sting, the first 4 minutes of that third quarter were rough for them. Only 4 points. The last two or 3 minutes, they just went on an insane run.
Yeah.
Got Jeff's Gourmet on the screen. Great sausages there.
Yeah, feel free to go pick some up before Shabbat.
Yeah. All right, players going to come back onto the court. It's going to be Firehawks ball, and like we predicted, Adam Pops is going to be returning into the game. I see him guarding Hyman here, and probably, if I'm Firehawks, I'm creating any open space, either for Pops to be open up perimeter, or to get some openness in the paint for Reamer, who would drive in.
Yeah, so Firehawks ball here. Fourth quarter is underway. Let's see how this finishes.
Here's Reamer. Reamer out to Halpert. Halpert out to Povsky. Povsky fakes a three, drives in, and it's stolen. It is stolen by Hyman here. Povsky having some difficulty with those turnovers. Here's Hyman. Hyman here now is back to Gross. Gross heavily guarded by Halpert. And now Gross can try to drive in. Nope, out to Hyman. 7:30 remaining in the fourth quarter. This is the last period of play. Here's Hyman. Hyman and Tambor. Tambor to Jesselson. Jesselson drives in. Floater. Puts it in. Hypes up his team as he does it, but the crowd falls silent. Here's Reamer. 20-27, only a 1-point game. Down low, and it's stolen by Eden. Another careless pass by the Firehawks. Jesselson now to Tambor. Tambor, jumper. Falls short, rebounded by G. Reamer. Reamer's going to take it down himself. I think it's important right now for the Firehawks to slow it down. We'll see what they do, though. Here's Povsky. Povsky trying to find some open space, gets it to Krenberg. Krenberg back in the game for the first time in a while. It's going to go off the foot of Gross, and it's going to be Shalhevet Firehawk ball.
Yeah.
The Firehawks, I'm maintaining my composure. The worst thing you can do right now is go immediately fast-paced, then lose the ball.
Right. Yeah, great. And we've seen just great defense so far already from SAR here in this fourth quarter. Continuing where they left off at the end of the third quarter. Let's see what they can do.
Pulls up from three. Rebounded by Gross. Off the mark on that one. Still a little bit cold from there. Here's Jesselson. Jesselson guarded by Ben Ezra. Ben Ezra on Hyman. Hyman down low to Eden. Eden puts up a little jumper. Can't connect. Rebounded by Povsky. Povsky drives down the court. Povsky out to Halpert. Halpert, the wide open three. Bang!
Big time shot there from freshman number 35, Avi Halpert, as he extends this lead back to 4, making it a 2-possession game.
Halpert, freshman on the Firehawks, a very good shooter, as we just saw right there. Here's Hyman. Hyman out to Tambor. Tambor loses it. Here comes Halpert. Halpert to the lane. Halpert, the layup. Can't get a rebound by Ben Ezra. He'll put it back up, and he'll put it back in. And the one.
Big play there. Bad foul there by SAR, allowing the and one to Jacob Ben Ezra. Scores 33-27. SAR needs a timeout, calls a timeout. Big run there for Shalhevet.
Adam, we talked about this before, but we see Shalhevet going on a 12-0 run, then SAR going on a 10-0 run. And now we're seeing Shalhevet on a 5-0 run against the SAR Sting. Doing very well, has completely gained back the momentum. Crowd was silent before down the third quarter. Now they're on their feet, they're hyped up, and that'll certainly help the Firehawks going into the fourth quarter.
Of course, that was a big time shot there by freshman Avi Halpert.
Yeah.
Just got the crowd fired up, got his team fired up, and now they're on a quick 5-0 run. SAR needs a timeout. Still, great defensive game from SAR.
Yeah, great
Just
job
hold-
at SAR,
yeah.
fantastic. And holding to Shalhevet, and both teams fantastic game. You know, both teams have lethal weapons on their offense, like we talked about. Hyman, Jesselson have been relatively shut down. They haven't done a lot, but thankfully SAR has been able to compensate by shutting them down on defense. So both teams have had trouble getting their shots to fall. We'll see what happens now. As Benezra's going to head to the line to try to shoot his free throw, extend that lead to 7 now.
Yeah.
6 minutes remaining.
Ben-Ezra hasn't really made much of his free throws here today, but he's been a little off. He'll take this one free throw here to try to extend it to 7 points.
There's the free throw, Ben-Ezra, no good. Rebounded by Eden, but almost stolen. Here comes Jesselson. It's stolen by Reamer. Reamer going down the court. Reamer is going to be fouled on that play. A good call there by Gross. Gross has been a great performer all game for the SAR Sting. When Hyman and Justin have been heavily guarded by people like Povsky and Ben-Ezra, Gross has really filled in that role. He's gotten a lot of shots to fall. He's been doing fantastic all game.
Yeah, and appears that it is a 1-on-1 opportunity here for Zev Reamer. He will be shooting 2 free throws here. Still up 6 with 5:53 left in this ball game. Gonna be very big if he hits both these free throws for Shalhevet. First one's up, and no good.
Rebounded by Hyman there. Hyman guarded by Povsky. Hyman's going to drive down the court. Now to Tambor. Tambor to Jesselson. Jesselson pulls up for the jumper. Off the mark, rebounded by Ben-Ezra. Almost loses it though. They got to be careful of those. They gonna take it a bit slower here as Halper takes it down. Halper drives all the way to the lane, puts up a layup. No good. Rebounded by Eden. And now Jesselson going down the court on the fast break. Jesselson all the way to the lane. Jesselson blocked by Povsky. Second block of the game. Here comes Povsky again. Povsky almost loses it. Lynn Povsky loses it again. And here comes Jesselson. Jesselson lay-in. Gets it to go.
Yeah,
Povsky.
big play there. I think that was 2 turnovers or 3 turnovers in a row. Finally, SAR gets the bucket. Still only down 4.
Krenberg puts up a 3. Rebounded by Halper. Halper to Reamer. Reamer's going to slow it down a bit here. Take some time off the clock. Probably a smart move. They're up by 4. Only 5 minutes to go. Here's Povsky. Povsky to Halper. Halper swings it to Krenberg. Krenberg fakes a 3. He won that one. Couldn't get it. Reamer down low. Reamer looks for a foul. Can't get one. He's going to be blocked. Hyman's going to get it down. Hyman's going to get it down the court. Now to Justin. Another layup, and he puts it in. 33-31. Justin has been electric these past couple minutes.
Yeah, and finally, a way just to slow down as SAR has just gone on their 5-0 run of their own, just trading runs. Povsky will get an opportunity here at the free throw line. Only up 2 points, and now Shalhevet is in the double bonus, meaning they will have 2 free throws every time they are fouled.
Yeah, only 4:30 remaining in this ball game. 33-31. Shalhevet leads. Coleman talking it over with everyone but Povsky, who's at the line now.
Yeah,
We see the same thing on the SAR side of thing. Coach Rafi talking it over with his players. You only see Eden and Jesselson there. Povsky hits the first free throw. Can extend that lead to 3.
Yeah, this is the 4th quarter, and there is only 4 minutes and 29 seconds left. So every point counts. Every free throw counts. Every field goal counts. Every steal counts. Everything is on the line here.
Everything. Like we said, Adam, loser goes home, winner keeps going. Povsky hits. Oh, he's going to miss that one. This is his second free throw. And here comes Hyman down the court, slowing it down a bit. They only need a 3 to put them back in this game. Let's see what they can do. Here comes Jesselson, down low to Rossi, risky pass. Now Tambor puts up a 3. Falls short, rebounded by Zucker. Down low to Tambor. Fantastic ball movement on that play. Here comes Reamer. Reamer going down the court. Reamer attempts to drive in. Reamer, the lay-in, no good. Can't connect on that one. He's going to be rebounded by Zucker, who hands it off to Jesselson.
We need a board.
Jesselson now to Rothstein. Rothstein guarded by Halper. Almost goes off his foot.
Take up your
Oh, the kick ball.
Get a board. Zeb, stop it.
All right. 34-33, a lot of intensity in this game. And Reamer with a fantastic steal. Great effort by him. Going to get it down to Halper. Halper Going down the court now. He's going to slow it down a bit. Again, taking time off the clock. Most important thing for them right now, getting a clean shot, and they find one. Ben Ezra, bingo!
Big shot there. Ben Ezra maybe going to get his confidence back after that shot. That is his first three-pointer of the game. He's been missing a lot of them. Finally connects there. Shalhevet up for 3:32 left in this ball game.
Ben Ezra has been relatively cold all day, at least in the second half. But he finally gets his first points of the second half. And 37-33, they lead.
Yeah, great bucket there. Found the open man after swinging the ball around the court. And now SAR has the ball. Only down by 4 still, with still 3 minutes and 32 seconds left in this game. If you're SAR, what are you looking for on offense?
On SAR, I'm just looking for some open space to find some space for some guys like Zucker or Hyman down low. Hopefully they can drive in, or maybe Jesselson, who's been fantastic with his little layups. I want to talk about Ben Ezra for a second. Ben Ezra, a very physical player. As we saw right there, he may not show it on all. If you look at his points column on his offense, you're not going to see a lot. But very great on defense, offense, and you can't go wrong with those dunks of his.
Right.
Usually when you hear the crowd chant for Ben Ezra like that, usually when he dunks it or blocks it. But now we're seeing it for the three.
Right, and here we have a little bit of pressure from Povsky guarding Hyman as Zucker inbounds it with 3:30 left in this game.
SR Singh have been solid on offense. Let's see what they can do here. They haven't been able to stop people like Ben Ezra. And now there's going to be a change in possession, and Firehawks are going to get the ball.
Yeah, good defensive possession there. Still plenty of time. SAR with a little bit of pressure here on this Firehawk offense. Still got 3:18 left in the game, and a lob to Ben Ezra.
Here comes Ben Ezra. Ben Ezra to Mermelstein. Mermelstein now to Reamer. Reamer looking for someone, just decides to dribble himself. Now Mermelstein. Mermelstein down low to Reamer. Nice pass there. Reamer tries up a lay-in. He's going to put it in.
Big time shot there from point guard Zev Reamer. Connects on that big layup. Up 6, 2:50 to go.
Here comes Gross. Gross gets it to Rothstein. Rothstein with a screen from Zucker. Pulls up a 3. Rebounded by Reamer.
Big rebound there.
Only 2:30 remaining. They're up by 6. Here comes Reamer. Reamer looking for some open space. Can't find it. Now gets it 2. Double team. And great call by Coach Coleman calling that timeout right there.
Yeah, a little bit upset that he had to call that. He's going to need those timeouts later on in the game when it comes down to the wire. But great defense there from SAR, forcing Coleman to use one of his important timeouts.
Yeah, you're definitely right, Adam. He's going to need those timeouts later. He had to call there, though. Reamer was about to be trapped, and a possible turnover could have ensued. So good call by him.
Yeah.
All right, Adam, what are some of the biggest challenges for the SAR team to come back into this game?
Biggest challenges? I would say, they just got to watch out. This offense for the Firehawks can explode whenever they want, and they just got to be aware of that. Slide their feet, put their hands up, make sure they don't allow anything. No shots for Povsky, no layups for Reamer, nothing. And for the Firehawks, I would make sure that they just protect the paint, keep crashing the glass. They've done a great job boxing out Zucker. On that last play, Reamer just boxed out Zucker and got the rebound over the big man. And now they just got to continue doing that, and I think they'll be in great shape.
For the Sting at least, I just think they need to capitalize on the easy shots, right? The free throws, they weren't great in the first half. In the first half, as SAR was 4 for 6, 66%, which isn't terrible, but they've been struggling this half too, on those free throws. So let's see how they can turn around. Just getting those easy shots when they're open on the floor, and they just got to get them to fall. Yeah,
so it will be Firehawks ball after that Coach Coleman timeout. And we have Povsky inbounding the ball.
Povsky gets it to Reamer. Reamer heavily guarded by Jesselson, looking for some space. Gets Ben Ezra down low. Ben Ezra, the little lay-in. He's going to go to the line after getting to the and one.
Big boy move. Gets the foul and the layup to go. can extend this lead back to 9 points.
Big boy Ben Ezra at the line now. 41-33. 8-point lead. Let's see how we can extend it. Throws up. Free throw is good. He missed his last free throw before, but he makes that one, extending the lead to 9. Only 2 minutes to go. And let's see what Hyman can do. Try to get some quick points on the board. Jesselson's got it now. Screen from Tambor. Jesselson drives in for a lay-in and somehow puts that in. Right over Ben Ezra. Ben Ezra looking for someone, finds Mermelstein. Mermelstein to Popsky. Popsky downloaded Halpert. Almost lost it, but Ben Ezra's got it now. And it's stolen by Gross. Gross going down the court. Gross, the layup, puts it in. Only a 5-point game now. Great last 2 possessions for the SAR Sting. Popsy's got it now. Definitely looking to slow it down. Here comes Ben Ezra. Ben Ezra, another steal for Gross. Look at this. Gross is going to be fouled. Will the end one count? Looks like it won't. Yep. Ben Ezra lost the ball for a second time to Gross. Gross has been fantastic, not only at shutting down Ben Ezra on defense, but also getting those steals.
Yeah, that is, I believe, like 4 or 5 steals just this half from Gross. Just taking it from everyone, just always putting his body on the line, always reaching and grabbing the ball, and really just making plays for this SAR offense.
Fantastic job by Joseph Gross. Fantastic job. All right, well, 42-37, only 1:30 remaining, 90 seconds in this ball game, which in basketball could be a long time.
Yeah.
5-point deficit to overcome. It could be a 4-point deficit, depending on how Gross is. It looks like Gross is on the floor there after getting hurt on that play. Let's see what's going to happen now. It looks like there was an injury timeout.
Yeah, I hope he's okay. Seems like he's getting addressed too, and hopefully he'll be back in just a second.
For SAR Sting right now, it's all about, even though there's only a minute 30 left, it's all about taking it slow and keeping their composure. Keeping their composure in this game. And just finding open shots. If they're just going to chuck up different shots, it's not going to work out for them. 42-37, they're down by 5. They got to create some space for people like Gross, people like Jesselson, who have been very impactful, either down low or outside on the perimeter, where they can be dangerous. To create those open shots and hopefully for them to get them to fall.
Right, and just want to remind all of our viewers one more time, this is an elimination game. Winner will advance to the semifinals. Loser will go home.
Right. Loser's going to participate in some consolation games, but they will go no further in the tournament.
Yeah. So still down is Gross. Don't really know what happened. I believe it was just on that steal.
Right, I think on the steal, he went up for the play, got the and one, and I think maybe fell on his leg there. We'll have an update for you on him momentarily, depending on whether or not he comes back into the game. It looks like number 13, though, for SAR Sting. He's going to check into the game. Eli Newworth. Newworth has been very solid all tournament. He's been on the team a couple of years. And we'll see how he can do getting back into this game.
Yeah.
All right, Adam. What can we expect to see from the Firehawks? Right now, they have Uzi Mermelstein in, most likely for defensive reasons. He's been fantastic on defense. What can we expect to see from the Firehawks? What's most important for them right now?
Well, we're just gonna wait and sorry. Looks like Gross is back up. Appears to be limping off the floor, but seems okay. But back to what you were saying. Yes, the Firehawks. They have to wait after this free throw. We'll see that maybe they'll set up their offense. They've had on their past 2 offensive possessions 2 turnovers. So we have to see that maybe they got to slow down a little bit, run a play, look for the open shot, and if you're open, shoot the ball. It will go in. And all these guys can shoot.
And Gross is now out of the game, which is a major loss. Arguably their best player in this game, maybe on the team. And here is Newworth, who will be taking his place for free throws. Eli Newworth at the line now. Newworth puts up the free throw and banks it in. He's going to get another one now.
Just a 4-point game here with 1 minute and 29 seconds left. As he has one more free throw. It's up and no good. Rebound, Mermelstein.
All right, Mermelstein's got it now. He's going to get it now Ben Ezra, now Reamer. Reamer guard by Jesselson. Reamer looking for someone, finds Ben Ezra. And as now Povsky, they're going to try to take some time off the clock. As we see, Povsky looking for a smart play here. Back to Reamer. Reamer. Guarded by Chiselson. Looking for a screen from Ben Ezra, gets it. Now Hyman on Reamer. Reamer, it's Povsky. Povsky with 3 ball, falls short. Rebound by Avi Halpert. Great job using his physicality on that one. Halpert gets a cross-country pass to Ben Ezra, now to Povsky. Povsky, less than a minute of play remaining here. Shalhevet still up by 4, and they have possession of the ball. They're going to take it slow, try to take some time off the clock. Reamer almost at the half-court line here. Reamer's going to fake out, try to fake out Rothstein. He's going to try to look for someone. He's going to drive in. Reamer, lay in, blocked! And now Rothstein's got the ball. He's going to drive down the court. 25 seconds remaining. They got to shoot quickly here. They're down by 4. Here comes Hyman. Hyman down low, and it's blocked by Ben Ezra! Povsky going to get the board.
Huge block there for Jacob Ben Ezra, just running in transition and swatting it against the backboard, just like what happened in Game 7, Golden State Cleveland, just like LeBron did to Iguodala. It will be Povsky at the line with 17.8 seconds left, and he will be shooting.
18 seconds remaining in this game. 42-38, a relatively low-scoring game, Adam. Here comes Povsky at the line. Povsky, first free throw is up. First free throw is good. Extend that lead to 5. The chances of SAR coming about are becoming slimmer and slimmer. However, all is not lost quite yet, as Gross will check back into the game after suffering his injury.
Yeah, hopefully he plays like he was playing earlier. Just a machine on the defensive end as Povsky hits his second free throw.
Povsky's been cold all night, but at the free throw line, he's been very solid. There comes Gross. Gross, they got to shoot quickly now to Jesselson. Jesselson finds Hyman. Hyman back to Jesselson. Jesselson drives in, out to Rothstein. Rothstein puts up a 3 and puts it in. A timeout is called with 4.3 seconds. It's going to be Firehawk ball, but they're only up by 3. Very clutch shot there by Rothstein.
Yeah, big shot there. Unfortunately, it did take up a lot of time on the clock. Only 4.3 seconds left in this game. Still very easy for a missed free throw and a rebound and a 3-pointer, but still great shot there by Rothstein.
Yeah, Rothstein been solid all tournament, very clutchly, as you saw right there. Coming off the bench, he's a bench player. However, I see him as more of the 6th man of this squad. Coming in, was scoring some easy points like we just saw here. He's been very solid, because as we talked about earlier, Hyman, Jesselson have been shut down relatively. People like him and people like Gross have been completely filling in the slack, as we see here. 44-41. Only a 3-point game, 4 seconds remaining. Firehawks have got the ball. Adam, what do you do here if you're the SRC?
Well, you got to foul right away. If the ball, first go for the steal. If it's not there, quickly wrap your hands around the guy, foul him, anything just to stop the clock, and then hope for a missed free throw and the ball back.
Right. Firehawks have been very good at their free throws recently, like we saw with Povsky and Ben Ezra. Let's see what they can do. Interesting that Povsky's inbounding it, because they might want him to use him as a free throw shooter, but he's going to try to find someone. Finds Ben Ezra. Ben Ezra, I believe, is 2 for 3 on the night with free throws. Not sure if it's going to be an on-the-floor foul or it's going to be a shooting foul. That remains to be seen. Well, once we get that. It looks like maybe a free throw, shooting foul there. So Ben Ezra will go to the line to shoot 2 as the players go onto the board, go onto the floor.
Yeah, so 3.7 seconds left. It is double bonus, so Ben Ezra would have to miss both of these if SIR would like to tie the game. It would most likely be over if he hits just one.
Let's see what he can do.
Let's see.
Pressure is on for Ben Ezra. The first free throw is in and out. Second free throw may be up. And if he misses this game is potentially going into overtime. So stay with us, folks. Second free throw for Ben Ezra. It's up. No good. Rebound. Povsky puts it back up, and he's going to be fouled on the play. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Ezra missed both those free throws. For Povsky, a clutch rebound. He's going to line to shoot 2. Povsky's been phenomenal at the free throws all night long. Let's see what he can do here. Only 2 seconds remaining, Adam.
Yeah, that was the biggest offensive rebound of the game. Now has a chance to win the ball game with just making 1 free throw.
And the crowd is dead silent. They're putting their hands up, wanting Povsky to hit just one of these free throws. That would make it a 2-possession game. That would clinch this game for them. Let's see what they can do. They're in double bonus here. So he's going to get 2 chances. He had 2 chances. First free throw is up, and first free throw is good. The chances of SAR coming back coming less and less likely. 2 seconds remaining. Now a 4-point game. It's going to be harder for SAR to get back. Let's see what they do on this free throw. Second free throw is up. Second free throw is good. 2 seconds remaining. And there's like some confusion on the floor. Coleman called a timeout. Sting didn't realize, so they thought that they would continue playing.
Yeah, I had a good look on that play.
Did have a good look. Did have a good look.
Did not count. Coach Coleman did call a timeout. 2.1 seconds left. What do you do here if you're this thing? I know you have to shoot a 3, but is there really enough time, you think, to shoot a 3 foul and then shoot another 3 in just 2.1 seconds?
I don't know, Adam, but this is basketball and anything can happen. While we're out of break from the action, on behalf of our viewers around the United States, we want to thank Gilad Spitzer, editor-in-chief of Shalhevet Boiling Point, and Nick Parsons, technology director of Shalhevet High School. Nick, we can't thank you enough for all you've done for us. Thanks you so much.
And yeah, I just want to say thank you to Nicholas Fields, my co-partner here, director of broadcasting for the Boiling Point.
Thank you, Adam. Appreciate it. All right, we're going to check back into the game momentarily. 2 seconds remaining. And be sure to stick with us tomorrow night. We got exciting semifinal matchups in store. So it should be going on at 7 o'clock, 10 p.m. Eastern time, I believe. But you can check out all the games if you missed them at shalhevetboilingpoint.com. Check out those live streams in case you missed your team's game. So please go ahead and do that. All right, SRC's go out to the floor. And now it looks like purely a player's huddle now. I talked about this earlier, but Mermelstein, a fantastic defensive player. There's a reason he's in right now. He's a fantastic defensive player, hoping to just keep the SR Sting at bay. They're up by 5, 2 seconds remaining. SR Sting drawing up a play. And they're going to come back onto the court. After a players meeting, they're going to come on in just a minute, it looks like.
Yeah, so they will be inbounding the ball from half court.
They're not even going in.
They're not even going to play defense. And he missed it.
Wow, interesting choice by the Firehawks. Firehawks didn't even go in on that play. They decided to go out after a win, 46-41. The Shalhevet Firehawks, both boys and girls team, will be advancing to the semifinals. Great job by the SR Sting, though. Great effort. They'll be playing in some consolation games tomorrow night as well. So you can check those out also at shalhevetboilingpoint.com. A very exciting game here, Adam. All right, we're going to be signing off here just about a minute. And thank you so much for all the viewers for paying attention and watching us. Really appreciate it. Have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.